Good morning! We're here at the NCAR-Bear Canyon Trailhead, and I'm back today to try Bear Peak once again. As you know, I hike failed it a couple months ago in the snow. Forgot to bring the ice axe, so I got to get it today. And we're starting off here. I don't know, I don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet. And that's going to be it. Big old Bear Peak. That's the NCAR Center. That's where I parked last time. You can see it's kind of up there on that hill. However, this is where you want to start down here. Just gradually work your way up. And then when you're coming back, it's all downhill. And yes, it is. I am not a fan. I like when the days look like this. Blue sky, no pollution in it. We are in Boulder. We're in the land of the masks. Pretty much everyone's wearing them except for us. I've heard there have been some arguments on this trail recently between people. However, I'm not too worried about that happening. People tend not to come up and just start yelling at me for no reason. But if they do, I'll make sure to get the camera out and start filming. That's going to make for some good entertainment. After about 25 minutes of hiking or so, we've reached the Mesa Trail split, and that's the way you need to go if you parked at the NCAR Center. However, we're going to continue on straight. It's going to loop to the left a little bit here. And then we're going to start getting into the fun part. The real nice flat section is just about over. We're going to get into the steep section here right around the corner. And just past that water is where the trail starts ramping up. It's going to be pretty serious from here on out. Alright folks, and the nice flat roads are over. We're going to head up the Fern Canyon Trail. And this is a legit trail. It gets pretty steep in spots. 45 minutes into the hike and we have made it up here to this kind of flat section. We're doing pretty good. We're crushing this trail. Just past another trail split for the Shanahan Ridge, where we're staying to the right. We're going to continue on up the stairs. The trail is pretty rocky from here on out. This is what I like to consider the fun part. Wow, this is a spectacular day, and considering that it's Bear Peak, there are hardly any people out here today. It's the complete exact opposite of what I was expecting. I mean, there are a few people out here, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like what I thought it was going to be. We have almost completed the Fern Canyon section of the trail here. We're almost up to the saddle. And then all we're going to have left is the North Ridge. Alright folks, and that's going to be part of the summit area sticking up right here. Welcome to the saddle. We're up here, and I don't think we've been hiking much longer than like an hour and a half or so. So we're doing really good. Looking over at Green Mountain. And this is probably the coolest angle you're going to get of that mountain. It just looks so awesome right there. You got the sacred cliffs sticking up. And that's not an easy hike. In my opinion, that one's just as hard as this one almost. We're chugging our way up this northern ridge. And this thing is steep. It is as advertised. There may be a few people on that summit when we get up there, However, that is to be expected. I'm kind of preparing for it. But I don't care how many people are up there today, I'm going to the top. I'd say we're 2/3 the way up this north ridge. And it's starting to open up a little bit. The ridge is definitely starting to get more narrow, and the trees are thinning out. And this is the section right here where I had to turn around. This was a little too slick. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all without slushy snow all over it. We're here, folks. We're at the base of the summit. And this is the final little rock scramble to the top. Awesome. This is really gnarly up here. Alright, nice job. We're at the top. Bear Peak Summit. Oh yeah. So right here, just at the base of the Bear Peak Summit, you can head on over to South Boulder Peak. And it doesn't take very long at all. And as we come around the corner, that's South Boulder Peak. We're about ready to drop in on the Bear Peak / South Boulder Peak saddle. Then we're going to have to head on up again. That is the highest mountain in Boulder. It's just a tad bit taller than Bear Peak. Making our way up South Boulder Peak. And this shouldn't take but a few minutes. This is steep, but it's nothing like what we've come up so far. Just looking across at Bear Peak, I can see a few folks standing up at the top there. And then that is what we have come over so far. That little down and up section. Still working our way up the side here. We're pretty close though. This day is perfect. I mean, just the most beautiful weather. And for that reason, we decided to come over here and add this mountain on. Just hated to go back down and then be done at like 11. So the adventure continues. Looks like one more little steep section. And that is going to be the summit, folks. Whoa. Summit, South Boulder Peak. Making our way down from the top of South Boulder Peak, and we're gonna have to hike back on up to Bear Peak there for a second, and then from that point it should be all downhill. Making our way up this final section of trail before we meet up with the junction right at the base of Bear Peak, where we'll then take it down the Fern Canyon Trail. And this has taken us about 20 minutes from the summit to get to this point. More of the same up ahead. we're back to the road, aka the Mesa Trail. Thank God. And today, we don't have to go to the left and up that hill. We get to stay to the right and coast it straight on back down to the NCAR-Bear Canyon Trailhead. We're just a little bit tired right now. I'm feeling it. We're on this final section. It's pretty toasty down here, and I'm looking for snakes. It's 1:30 right now, which means that we were hiking for 6.5 hours today. But we're back. NCAR-Bear Canyon Trailhead, which is basically a street. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.